Hi there, it's Sam. Sorry for the abrupt end yesterday. I don't know what happened. We are working on the Halloween recipe album with the, Graphic 45s, Steampunk Spells paper, and a Tim Holtz 2-ring binder setup thing. Okay, where was I? I pre-cut the little tabs for the pocket binding. I did not, however, pre-cut any paper or mats or anything for the rest of the pages, to cover the rest of the pages, but we'll do that together. I hope the volume on these are okay. I do tend to mumble, or so I'm told. Alright, so first we're going to take these out of here, set this aside. Where? I don't know. Then I'm going to measure the papers, see what I need to cover them. And I'm going to cover these all the way down to the fold so that things being pulled in and out don't get caught up on any lip that I leave. I need a pencil. My pencils. Or I'll just use them. Whatever. Alright, so the solid page that does not have a pocket is going to be a 4x6 mat. 4x6.5 mat. So we will need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28 of those. And then we will need for the pocket piece 2 5/16 by 4 times 6, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Random. Is that it? 1, 2, 6, 7 it is. I've separated out one pack of the Steampunk Spells paper to work with for this so that I don't duplicate, and I pre-cut all of the bits and pieces, you know, little squares and big squares and all that fun stuff. None of these are perfect sized for this, but the big ones can be used as at least a partial mat in places where I, you know, if I don't care if it goes all the way down or not. So, what do we got, a 1/2 inch short? So I think I'm going to use those on the plain paper because they have writing spots or pictures on pretty much all of them. This one here is just a background, so it doesn't really matter, but it's sideways, so I think I might save that for something else. That again. And that one has that on the other side. That one has that on the other side. And then there's this one, which we used for the cover. And then this one's another one that's just a pattern on the back. But again, it's sideways, like this one here. So these two I'm going to probably use for something else. Cut them down and use them as an actual recipe card, maybe. We'll see. From there, they have little Eye of Newt, Crow, Toe of Frog, a Full Moon, Beetlejuice, literally Beetlejuice, Black Cat, Time Flies, Wool of Bat and Tongue of Dog and Eye of Newt and Toe of Frog. It's potion ingredients. And then this says spell cards, so names on them. And then that one says double, toil and trouble, blah blah blah. So these are the bigger ones. That one says steampunk spells with just pattern on the back. So very curious, it says. So very curious. Pattern on the back. These all just have pattern on the back. This one is come back here. Mr. Seymour Bones. Dr. Dreadful. Didn't look so dreadful. Madame Macabre. She doesn't look very macabre. She's pretty. Miss I'm Afraid. When black cats prowl and pumpkins gleam, may luck be yours this Halloween. Very cute. Love the raggedy looking cat. And that one just says beware. And it's one oddball that says something wicked this way comes. It's got a spider and a little moth over yonder. Alright, so these. Set those aside. Now for the paper. Oh, it always pains me to cut graphic 45 paper. But I've committed myself to do it. Oh, Lordy, get in there. I have a little bit of a headache going on today. It's always something. Alright, so set little bits and pieces aside. I have these two, which I can use for parts already, and then all of the others, 2 each. Let me move these glass things so they don't get broken. So I'm going to start with these two, because they're already cut. And cut off this little useless part. And these are 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go 6.5. And then trim it down to 4. There's one page. Let's see what 2 5/16 looks like. 2, 4. That'll give me the background and the flap. The flap will have a little, which band going here? Hat on it. Because why not? Why not? Why not? So where's that? I'm going to stick that inside so it doesn't get lost. And on the back side, we'll do in this one. And there's that. And I always save my bits and pieces because if they're big enough, you can use them on cards and whatnot. and that is obviously not a bad piece. I'll put those two in the bag because I already used them. And then, let's see. And I'll go to this one, which is funky polka dots and light and dark polka dots. And on that side, it is a bunch of random stuff. No, that's not the one I want. That one's extra. Oh. Ugh, either of them. Too much. Too much. out of the way for a minute. Alright. All those little bits and pieces will come in handy when I do the pockets. Next, I have to round all the corners and ink the edges. I will round the corners and ink the edges off screen so that you don't have to be bored watching glue dry again. I'll be right back.